I know sexual chatting, sexting between married couples is halal, but would you say that also affects women like porn and can affect their expectations? It can affect, of course. The brain is very powerful. The brain is very, very powerful. Reality is not like, let me tell you something. Okay, so like with porn and these movies that they have, right? Uh, I was talking about this before. Like for example, the Netflix that they put out there, and the movies, they're so sexual these days. And a lot of people watch these and they get very influenced by them. Same with like pornography, images, different scenes, different TikToks, shorts, videos that people are watching. So the brain reacts to it and it sees it, and there's something called mirror neurons. Okay, pay attention. So with mirror neurons, it's basically your ability to feel how that person feels that you're seeing. They're more developed in women than men. More developed as in they're more heightened, more sensitive. So when a woman, for example, sees something online, she creates that mindset, that image. It's almost like reality. And same for men, but again, women is higher. And that's why I think women are more affected, as I said before as well. Reality is not like that. People need to understand. That's why their marriages are falling apart. They're rubbish when it comes to intimacy. Because reality is not going to be close to that. So you're watching someone or texting or hearing or seeing or reading, like women are reading what's called word porn, these romance novels, right? And some women even choose that over seeing because their mind starts imagining what they're reading. So it actually becomes even more powerful, right? So what happens is the way these books are written, it's not like someone just started to write. It's not like someone just started putting a movie out together. Or no, these scenes and the lighting and the music and the, how dark it is and how light it is and the angle and the cut, everything is done on purpose. And they always have psychologists and experts who advise them on how to do it and what to do to get the most response out of it. Not just that, but to keep people to come back to it. You understand? That's the most important thing because they're selling it. So people to come back to it. It's done, there's an evolution in the movie industry, in the book industry, when it comes specifically to sex. So a lot of people don't understand that. So the fantasy world is different than the real world, but it affects it. So what happens is when you live too much into the fantasy world or in the movie world, or in the book world, or in the texting world, or in the this and that, too much. Now, of course, sometimes couples will be away from each other. They'll be communicating and talking and whatnot. But when a person is going to engage too much in that, it affects the reality. Now they get married. Now they see they're not happy with the way things are because their expectation in mind is what they saw, that nice camera angle, the nice lighting, the nice, way, and their brain reacted and they're expecting this reality. It's not reality. First and foremost, those people are acting. They're not even doing properly. The words that are written in the books are not the reality of life. Those experiences are highlighted. That's not your regular life. Remember, per day you live 24 hours. Out of those 24 hours, you are basically sleeping for 8 hours. Out of that, you have to work for about 8 hours. You have to go out. You get sick. You get tired. There's conflict. So what are you talking about that? Oh, like that's the thing. These movies give you shorts, stories, highlights. And you think that this is life, that your whole life you'll be living and having intimacy like this book is saying, or what this clip is saying. So your mind is now expecting it. No. Do you think that those people in those clips or in those books or in that writing and that scene are living like that nonstop? No. But see, that's how the brain is tricked. That this is exactly how it's going to be. No. You're going to have children. You're going to have problems. You're going to have sickness. You're going to have all kinds of challenges. You think your life is going to be all about that. But that's the problem where people destroy their lives because of these expectations. They think this is how life is. This is how intimacy will be. Then they get real life and the guy is not a performer. He's not some like cool guy that looks amazing like in the scene. And she's not like a cool girl like in the scene. And all of a sudden They get sad because expectation was not met by reality. And that's why these things are haram, because it will destroy us. Okay, so keep that in mind.